So to be completely honest, one of the reasons why I started making these videos is because I just finished reading a book. It's called 5 Feet Apart. I'm a big book nerd, if you can tell by my bookshelf, and I have one on the other side of my room that's just as big but filled with probably twice as many books. Um, but I just finished reading this book, 5 Feet Apart, and it's about a girl and a boy, both of who have, I believe it's cystic fibrosis. Yeah, CFers. And the book is essentially their entire time in a hospital. And anytime I go to the hospital for like an ER visit or something like that, I'm there for like 6 days at a time. And which isn't anything compared to these guys. These CFers were spending like months at a time in hospitals. But I realized like one of the main characters, she makes YouTube videos to sort of share her story of CF and how she tackles it. Now, my particular condition, which is primary sclerosing cholangitis, has there are many support groups for it. I don't know the comparative of how rare it is compared to CF, cystic fibrosis, but a lot of mine is called PSC. So while I was reading this book, I realized like, hey, maybe I could make some of these videos for people with my illness. And now I'm 26 years old, and I feel like I was pretty young when I was diagnosed, which was at 15. Uh, but people with my diagnosis can be diagnosed with probably 12 or younger, all the way up to like 67 years old. We have a lot of different things that we deal with, from being on liver transplants, insurance, the pain that we have to deal with in and out, the medications that we take. And I realized like, hey, maybe I could share some of the stuff that I go through. Um, but again, it's also sort of just kind of going through this battle together. I realize like when I go into the hospital, maybe me making a couple of these videos will make me feel better there, or can help anybody who's in a hospital who stumbles across these videos, make them feel a bit better as well. I feel not as alone when I say that. So I was just going to share this video, sort of give a little bit as to the inspiration behind why I want to do it. That's one reason. Again, I also want to be a public speaker one day. Share my story of not only my health, but of the other things that I'm going through. My career at Disney, as I began my graduate degree, going to college, my business endeavors as I go through all of that, and I have different feeds, my podcasts, my blogs. Right now, my YouTube videos are sort of focused on my health, but we'll see how this goes. So feel free to message or comment on these videos. Tell me what direction you'd like me to go. But with that, thanks.